a presenter at the Critics' Choice Documentary Awards last week in New York. Rave reviews there and really good notices for your documentary.
Yes. You don't have to act so shocked. Yeah. It's basically like starting out the interview with, hey, I spoke to someone who said you don't totally suck.
But I tell you, but that's an act of faith because you let the documentarian in and you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I had no idea. I didn't want to do a documentary because I thought to do a documentary, you'd have to be dead for 20 years.
Right.
But the filmmaker, Neil Berkeley, came up to me and said, I've always dreamt of doing a Gilbert Gottfried documentary. And I said, well, you should set your dreams a lot higher.
but we're going to look at a clip in a second. But I think people have this conception of, you know, what, like living with Gilbert Gottfried, like, I wouldn't even attempt to do your voice, but like, you know, in a very loud voice, kids, it's dinner, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We've talked about this morning what's going on with Louis C.K. What is happening in the comedy community? What's your thought?
Yeah, well, I'm happy about it because I come across like the Pope.
But do you think this is gonna? I mean,
it's kind of a weird time. I mean, my problem with the Louis C.K. thing is I'm kind of a traditionalist. And I don't like people watching me when I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm kind of old-fashioned that way. I like to masturbate in private. Oh. That's just
I don't think that was the question.
Yeah, that was
right.
Oh, Gilbert.
Gilbert, you got the entire crew to grow.
The studio's enjoying it.
But a lot of people have talked about, you know, this is a watershed moment. All of show business is going to change. Do you think those things are true?
I don't know. It's a weird thing because it's kind of like they've got, you know, Harvey Weinstein. And I'm thinking, okay, once they get him, there are no producers who have ever made a pass at an actress before. So I don't know what's going to happen now. It'll be interesting to see. I just love watching other people get in trouble.
Well, you know, but here's the thing. One other, having gone through some trouble yourself, not of the same ilk, but where you're working all the time, you're incredibly popular, then something happens, and what does that feel like? Do you feel abandoned? Do you feel...
Oh, absolutely. It's like, and what's happening with all these people, it's like, you know, multiplied by 1 billion. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, you feel like whenever I've had those things, you feel like the entire earth is talking about nothing but you.
It's very disconcerting, I'd imagine.
Oh, yeah.
You can, the Gilbert local premiere is at the Fine Arts Theater in Beverly Hills, also the Laemmle in Santa Monica, its own website, Gilbert Movie. Who better to add his wisdom and insight on a period of confusion than Gilbert Gottfried? Good to have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Gilbert.